Okay, so I'm here today in London and I'm visiting Mowgli restaurant as Undercover to see are they as good as they think they are. So first impressions, let's just be honest, right? So from the outside, the restaurant is in a very busy location, right? Which means they don't need a car park. Why? Because it's in the middle of a shopping center, they already have a car park. So usually people are going to be visiting this place because they're here to shop at, somewhere else, right? So it's got great foot flow. Now from the outside, if I'm looking at that restaurant, the first thing I'm thinking is it inviting, right? And I would say it is inviting, right? Number two, is it clean? I would say yes, it is clean, right? So it's in a great location, it looks clean, it looks inviting. Now for me, let's go inside and see what my experience is going to be like. Also, like whilst we're outside, this is a great tip for you restaurant owners or aspiring to be restaurant owners. Look, they've got a menu outside, right? So as you're walking past on a busy location, you can see exactly what they sell. And it helps hugely. So, wow, first impression's great, amazing, right? And it's very busy. Well, it looks busy anyway. However, there is nobody here to welcome us, right? Usually, like, these are all little things as restaurant owners you have to think about, right? So as I've walked in, there's nobody here to welcome me with a smile. So maybe the person is showing someone else a table. But right now we've been waiting a minute. The other good thing about being here is that they have a bar. So that's a really smart thing as restaurant owners. Why? Because if the table sometime is not ready or it's going to be 30 minutes, now we've got the option, if I'm with someone or with a group, to order some drinks. What does that mean? More money for your restaurants. So it's a great thing having a bar around here. But no one has still come over. That's not good. Even though we had somebody right here and he still didn't come and say, hey, how can I help? Hi there. I booked a table for 8 p.m. under Ibby.
Oh, yeah.
Okay, so we finally get a seat, and one of the things they done really good is they put me next to a window, right? And as restaurant owners, the benefit of putting someone next to a window if you have an empty seat is because now it looks full from outside, right? Even though if it may be empty, and if you put someone near the window, if you've got people walking past, they think it's busy. So that's a plus. Okay, so the other thing is now we've received the menu, right? So look how busy that is. The first impression of the menu, it just looks too much going on, right? Too much writing. But it's very clear, right? So for example, they have these Finu Greek kissed fries. It says it's £7.50, it's 612 calories, potato with turmeric, Finu Greek, and the Mowgli masala, right? So very clear, right? In fact, they've got 1, 2, 3, 4. So on the first page is the food, right? On the second page is their Christmas menu. On the third page is drinks. And then the fourth is more drinks, mocktails and cocktails. So I personally like it because they've separated them. They've made it easier. Now, I've never been here before. So for me, I'm gonna wait for the waiter or the waitress to come over, and basically I'm gonna ask them questions. Also in terms of pricing, I personally think like it's very fairly priced where it is. So the location it's at, like I think it's very fairly priced. Like the starters start from £6 and go all the way to just no more than, from what I can see, £7.50. Unless these are also starters. In that case, they go up to £13. So the lamb chops are probably £13. The mains start from, we'll ask him, because it's a bit confusing this. No, you're fine. Yeah, yeah.
And you guys ever eaten at Mowgli's before?
No.
No, do you want to take a little rundown on the menu of how it works? Or do you kind of already know what you want?
No, I've never been here before. First impression is that she spoke so fast, right? I can understand what she's saying, but like she was speaking faster than my brain was processing this whole thing. I've never been here before, okay? Now, she could have just slowed down a little bit, right? Also, I felt like, you know, when you, because look, words, when you speak to someone, words is one thing, what comes out of your mouth. Energy is another thing that people feel. And I felt like she was really trying to rush us. Or she was rushing, right? Maybe it's busy and that she's just off her feet. Now, I feel like she is probably off her feet in all fairness. Why? Because looking around, I feel like there needs to be more staff here. So the bosses of this place, most likely, are trying to save money by not putting extra members of staff on. Because clearly when we came in at the front, I had to wait to be welcomed, right? I had to wait to be seen, so they had clearly to have nobody at the front. So straight away, I'm not happy about that. So that's that. Secondly, she didn't ask me anything if I was allergic or not. She's offering me meat, she's offering, what if I'm allergic to certain meats? So I feel like the first thing she should have asked me is, before she even recommended anything, is, hey, are you allergic? So why am I telling you this? Because I know the people that are watching this are either going to be restaurant owners or aspiring restaurant owners, right? Now, you're going to be training your staff up. It's important you give them the correct training, right? So that's all I'm saying. Now, I'm sure she's a fantastic girl, but she shouldn't have rushed. She should have explained it properly and should have asked if I'm allergic or not. But fine. Just show them like they're literally short on staff. They're full up here. They're actually full, and all I can see is 1, 2, 3 members of staff. So the bosses of this place need to put more members of staff on, because I promise you guys, listen, maybe they don't care because where the location is, it's a busy location, and the repeat customer is not that high. So they know that, wait a minute, they're always going to get new customers anyway, because in the middle of a shopping center, they're going to get new customers every day. And their attitude to, you know, saving money on staff, but sometimes having great service is part of having a great restaurant. That makes a great restaurant, great service. Now, if they have had more staff, it would just help, it would make everyone's life easy. And the other thing is, when you don't have enough staff members, right, they're clearly running around like headless chickens. So what happens is they can't build relationships up with the customers. So now she can't come over and have a chat with me. And how am I going to leave her a tip if she's not built up a relationship? Right? So yeah, that's just that. So we're going to order something, and hopefully you can hear the way I order. Let's see if she rushes me then as well, because I'm going to ask her some questions. Okay, so here I am. I'm going to connect to Wi-Fi, and the good thing is, like, they have Wi-Fi, right? A lot of restaurants don't have Wi-Fi, so let's see what that process looks like. They're asking for name, they're asking for email, which is really smart, because they're going to probably use that to email marketing. They're going to use that for email marketing to send offers, so amazing. Wow. So check this out. So straight away, this comes up. It says Mowgli Club Rewards. It says collect. Where is it?
It will probably changed over. Once it connects, it changes.
Hi. Yeah. Do you not have it in a bottle?
No, we only have it 5 minutes.
What do you have by bottle?
So we have the beer by the bottle, Coca, and a straw.
Okay. Okay, that's fine. I'll take that. Yeah. I just don't like ice, so can I have it without ice?
Without ice?
Yeah, please. Okay, so another thing, for the drinks to come out, it took 10 minutes. Okay? That's not a good thing if you're trying to upsell me another drink. So, and the other thing is, I don't like ice with my Coke or with my drinks. Again, she didn't ask me, but maybe because 99% of the people maybe prefer ice, so we'll just let that one go. Okay, so basically when you sign into your Wi-Fi, it gives you an option to join the Mowgli Club Rewards Club. However, it was so fastly, it just connected the Wi-Fi, it didn't give me the opportunity to sit there and actually read it. It actually didn't. So I actually don't know what this Mowgli Club reward thing is. I actually don't know. Right? So maybe they can do something, speak to their tech guys and slow that process down. Or maybe step one is they show that first, and then step two is once you either accept or deny that, say no, I don't want that, then they take you to connect you to Wi-Fi. Maybe that's something they can do. Okay, so I'm really not happy right now because one, my drinks are not here. Two, the food order's not been taken, and then I'm looking over to the bar, and you've got them two chit-chatting because as a customer, as someone who's going to pay, probably going to spend £100 here, right? Like, and I'm looking over, and this, like, two members of staff are playing around with their hair and just chit-chatting probably about what they're going to do on a weekend. It just doesn't look good. It's not a good impression. Now, I blame management, not good training, and most likely the bosses. So fix this. And like, this is important for you, aspiring restaurant owners and current restaurants, to know about your business. If you're not there, this is sort of stuff that's happening, and if your managers are not on point, it's going to affect the service. You're going to have angry customers. Drinks are still not here, and the girls behind the drinks are chit-chatting. The food order has not been taken. Why? Because they have less staff on. Okay, so can I get a Mowgli sticky chicken?
Sticky chicken, yeah?
Yeah. Is it spicy?
No, I would say so.
Okay. What's the difference between Mowgli sticky chicken and gunpowder chicken?
So the sticky chicken is covered in like the kind of like barbecue sauce in a way. The gunpowder hasn't got any, it's covered in chutney.
That, right, okay. And but it's this, right, okay, so can I get a Mowgli chicken then?
Which one, sorry, sticky?
No, the Mowgli.
The Mowgli sticky chicken.
Yeah.
One of those, yeah.
Can I get lamb chops?
Lamb chops, yeah.
Can I get a temple dal?
Temple dal, yeah.
So that I would need to order some rice or something with it.
Yeah,
Right?
if you want to order rice, we will love to.
Yeah, so can I get rice?
Rice, yeah.
What are these, just fries?
Yeah, so the fenugreek ones, I've got like the kind of chutney on top, and the treacle are covered in like kind of like barbecue treacle sauce.
Okay, so I'll get a fenugreek.
Fenugreek, yeah.
Yeah. So that's like, what did you say on it? It's like powdery.
It's kind of like chutney, like a kind
Chutney.
of like green chutney with like some chilies and onions.
Got it. So see what I've ordered so far.
Yeah.
Would you say that's enough for me?
Yeah, I think that's plenty.
Okay.
Yeah?
Yeah. Here's the deal, right? Here's the deal. She still didn't ask me if I was allergic. She should have asked me if I was allergic. But apart from that, so this is what happens, right? She was great the second time. She explained everything well. She took her order. But because of the other things that have happened, my drink's not here. It took flipping 10, 15 minutes now, the drink's not here. The food order got ordered like 15 minutes in. And because of all these little things now, even the good things that are happening in the restaurant, I can't see them. Why? Because I'm emotional. Because emotions are involved. So why am I telling you this? I'm telling you this because sadly in the restaurant game, and I'm telling you because I've been in the restaurant industry for 9 years, when you set off on the wrong foot, it's hard to bring that customer reel back in. Now, even if my food's great, everything else is great, I might be okay. But in most cases, people are going to remember the negative or the bad bits. And it's just the way it is. Thank you so much. So I asked for a Coke with no ice. She's bought me the Coke with ice. Now, it's not her fault now because I didn't order it with her, I ordered it with the other girl who bought the drinks. So she's obviously just picked it up from the bar and bought it, but they've given me ice again. I got the drink again, but it's ice on it.
Sorry about that. I said no.
Thank you.
Sorry about that.
Has she just taken the ice out from there and just passed me that drink back? She just, I'm sure she did. Not good. I can tell by the, if you look, you can tell that they took the ice out and just passed me that same drink back. So that's a Mowgli house lamb. That's Mowgli, that's butter chicken, and that's dal, so that's lentils. So we've received the curries, but it's no roti with it, it's no rice with it. What the fuck am I supposed to eat this with? I'm sat here with my videographer. Well, how are we supposed to eat this? Like, I'm fuming right now. I swear to God. So, lamb chops, let's see what they taste like. Right, so these are not real lamb chops, but they're like 2-3 grades below the lamb chop, but they are still amazing, right? So I'm gonna keep it real, I'm gonna keep it honest. So they're not real lamb chops because I know, because I have restaurants and we order and there's different grades of lamb. However, the meat that this is, it's amazing, it's cooked really well.
I do apologise about that.
Fine.
Thank you.
Thank you so much. Okay, so finally, our rice is here. Okay, let me taste the rice. Amazing. Fresh, delicious. Okay, so let me rate this. This is supposed to be fries, right? Nah, I don't like it. But it's just potatoes with a sauce on it. I don't like the sauce, but that's just an opinion. But in terms of the freshness, it's fresh. Are you one of the managers or?
Yeah, I'm just.
Yeah, look, when I came in and I ordered, right, she was very clear. She said that, look, it comes on, you know, as and when, which is fine. But sometimes you can't bring the main dishes out without what is going to be served with. So that part is just
I'm surprised that
yeah.
that got left behind. We obviously usually do the grill and then the curries.
Yeah.
But we obviously try not to. We never like put the rice, so that's obviously a mistake on our part.
But on the other hand, I can see that it was busy and you were short on staff.
Yeah, that's the thing. So we just obviously just opened. So it's obviously new staff, new restaurant, and obviously.
How long have you been open?
Just so 3 weeks. 3 weeks tomorrow.
Really? Is this 3-week restaurant?
Yeah.
I'm sure I've seen this open like a couple of months ago, no?
No.
So this just opened 3 weeks ago?
It opened on the 15th. Well, no, the 15th of November. 3 weeks ago. So, yeah. It's
A lot of teething problems then at this stage.
Exactly. It's
Okay.
no excuse, you know, like, what are you
No,
doing
I
anyway,
understand
but
that.
It's one of those that, this is why I appreciate, like, any of the feedback.
Yeah.
Sort of stuff that.
No, 100%.
Now tell my brother, please let's not make sure.
No, but to be fair, I have restaurant experience, and from when I came in, like, you were short on staff. So when you're short on staff, it has an effect on everything.
Yeah.
So whoever the bosses are, they need to put more staff on. here's my honest feedback here. He said he's opened 3 weeks ago. Now, teething problems are going to be expected. So, I will pay this place a visit again in probably 3-4 months, and I will see again what my feedback is. So, yes, even though my experience has not been good, and he said, look, and you know what, to be fair, in the restaurant industry, you can't sometimes predict how busy or how not busy it's going to be. But this is where managers and the people that run the show should be monitoring sales every single day versus how many staff we have on. Because then you can accurately predict what to do. So, look, I'm the type of guy when I go out, I'm going to leave a tip regardless, because I just feel like, you know, the waiters and waitresses don't get paid that much, and, you know, they still serve us food, so, you know, whatever, I'm still going to pay them. But the total bill here is 90, can you see? They can see in there?
Come closer. Yeah, hold it like that, yeah.
Yeah, so as you can see, £94.24, but if the other drink was included, it would have been £100. So it's a £100 bill. I'll probably leave a £20 tip. So, yeah. Okay, so here's the deal. I'm out of the restaurant. Overall score, I would give it a 5 out of 10. But to be fair, they're 3 weeks in, so they have a lot of teething problems, which is fine, but there was a lot of issues there. So staff training, 100% needs to be done. Better communication, but they should know, as they have other branches in UK, so they should be on top of that. So bosses, fix up. Again, like if I'm coming in a restaurant and I'm paying £100 for 2 people, I expect better service. So if they improve the staff training, if they improve staff training and they also had better communication in terms of service, they would get, now me as a customer who spent that £100, I would maybe come again in maybe 3 weeks or 4 weeks, right? But now I don't want to go back there again. I don't want to go back there again. And also the food wasn't the best. They specialize in Indian food, right? But yet again, the food was probably 5 or 6 out of 10. The best thing what I had on that menu was probably the white rice, which was, I would say, number 1, and number 2 was lentils. Everything else was below average. Till next time, I go to another restaurant, Undercover. If you want me to go somewhere, tell me in the comments. If you are enjoying these videos, tell me in the comments. It means a lot. I need to know, and I'll continue doing them.